I'm Jeff Cobb, this is HybridCars.com, and today we have Audi's 2014 A8L TDI. Audi's A8 flagship has always been a well-regarded vehicle. New for this year, actually for 2013 in spring, was the TDI. The big news this year is diesel, and last year Audi has made a big play in the marketplace with diesels. They've even gone to Washington and taken some very conspicuous photographs of a bunch of white Audis in front of the Capitol building. They're clean, they're green, they're quiet, they don't smell. They only make 1% of the United States passenger car market, however. There's a number of reasons why that is. Some of it has to do with fuel pricing. Fuel taxation throughout the states is various and in some cases quite expensive, or even premium fuel. The pros and cons of this vehicle, however, make it an interesting trade-off. Its diesel offers tremendous torque. It's like an electric powerful drive with this vehicle. 0 to 60 is 6.4 seconds, which is pretty good for a car that weighs 4,564 pounds curb weight. And this is the long wheelbase model with 5 inches extra legroom. It's a tremendously comfortable, dynamic, poised, graceful car, an amazing balance of attributes. That's why they call it a flagship. That's why it costs $99,445 on the sticker. That's why the stereo system costs $6,300 just to upgrade. And it gets 36 miles per gallon on the highway, which, okay, so that's not really in Prius territory, but this is a whole other echelon of car where ordinarily people don't even think about fuel mileage, and they're not going to even wince at an extra, $100 here or there for fuel. Give it a foot full throttle, no big puff of smoke. It passes the latest ultra low emissions vehicle 2 class for the EPA. It's as clean in emissions testing as any of the gas vehicles. It's actually a relatively cleaner car because it's the smaller engine. It's a 3-liter, and Audi makes a couple other 3-liter gas models, and then it goes up from there. It's a beautiful design statement. It's both elegant and discreet. It's not over the top. You've got both a combination of luxury and functionality built into it. In the center stack, I have a mixture of buttons and knobs with a nice tactility, some of it's soft touch. This, of course, having a Tiptronic transmission. They all have the same. The TDI, incidentally, has the tallest final drive. So when it's rolling along on the highway at even 70, 80 miles an hour, it's just loping along at very low RPM, which accounts partially for why it gets an EPA rated 36 miles per gallon. The steering wheel is comfortable. I've got an excellent gauge layout. I've got genuine analog gauges, a nice mixture of materials from aluminum to leather to Alcantara. The color and the layout is beautiful. Of course, it has all the traction controls and all the dynamic handling aids that you would want, including lane assist and high-end cruise control that you can set the distance between the gap in front of you. The multimedia interface in this vehicle is beautiful. It tucks away when you don't want it to be there, and the car looks great without it. A little bit smaller than what's in the Mercedes S-Class. I expect Audi will probably be updating that eventually. Another thing where they will probably want to update is the Wi-Fi. It's nice that it has Wi-Fi. However, this is 3G T-Mobile service, and 4G is available. So, you can't get 4G with this vehicle. You can with your smartphone. And as far as I know, it's not upgradable. So that I would take a check off for that, but it's nice to have Wi-Fi. Outward visibility is great. I find the ergonomics terrific with this vehicle. You can get the seat exactly where you want it. The steering wheel tilt and telescoping just feels great. The massaging seats are pretty comfortable. They're not aggressive, deep massage like you might get with one of those chairs that you see at the mall, but they do a pretty good job. Road noise with the A8 is very quiet. Just a normal automotive sound. Doesn't sound like your grandfather's diesel at all. Handles really nicely, smooth, poised, balanced. Just a big, comfortable, luxurious German sedan. But it's the experience that we're all after, and the whole synergy that you get with this, the power delivery, the sound system, the way the car rides, the way it handles, the way the interface is with all the controls and the instruments. All told, this is a 99th percentile vehicle. In summation, what's not to like about the Audi A8L TDI? It's a head turner of a vehicle. It's got excellent driving dynamics and even good fuel economy from the diesel engine, better even than hybrids in its class. If you're in the market for a vehicle of this echelon, we'd definitely recommend you check it out.